Hello people, I'm MPage and welcome back to Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Where we last left off, we 100%ed Colossus and Idle Springs. We still have yet to 100% Glimmer and the home world because we actually had to unlock the climbing ability in the next world to do that. And to get to the rest of the levels, we get to dive underwater. Good thing I bought that underwater DLC last time. Let's go. It still has all my stuff, right? Yep. Oops.
Hey, Spyro. Ripto smash.
I already know how to glide. You already taught me that. Look. Yeah, he taught me the thing and I got the orb for it. So why was he here again? Hey, at least we can still dive underwater, right? His money bags ain't there to say no. Alright, do. I will admit, this underwater looks different than Idle Springs underwater. I guess it's because it's a bright and sunny day today. In-game at least. I'm recording this at 1:30 in the morning. I'll go through here, and up through here. And we are now inside the castle.
You're well on your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar. Oh, and keep collecting those orbs, too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the Dragon World.
Well, if they got me into this mess, they sure as hell can get me out of it. That's Alora over there. She would say something about how I need to learn to climb and before I can get up that ladder and get an orb and some gems. And there's Hunter over there. He would tell me about my game camera being in passive mode or active mode. When I was a kid, I would always put the camera in active mode because I figured the camera moving faster would help me with my response time. But in this version of the game, it's actually better that it's in passive mode because we've grown up to use the right analog sticks to control our camera better. But having an active camera was a neat concept to child me back in the day, because like being a kid, I didn't know much about L2 buttons and R2 buttons and using analog sticks. I just wanted to blow things up. Found another secret orb. Now we have 10. And you know what's one frick? You know what's one thing I missed about the first game? The speedways. And speaking of speedways, well, in the first game it was flight levels, but here it's called speedways.
Nice work, Spyro. The orbs you're carrying have activated the special portal. You won't find a talisman in Ocean Speedway, but if you're fast, you'll get lots of treasure. Have fun.
Yes, it's time to have some fun in a speedway. This is actually one of Hunter's favorite speedways. And I would say let's go beat his course record, but I don't think that's a mechanic in this game. I'm just going to do the thing like I do any other speedway. Oops. Well, I immediately failed that one because I'm supposed to go for the rings, but instead I got too curious and dived down for the boat like an idiot. Okay, so now the clock updates itself like it did in the first game. In the trilogy, like in the original games, the first game would update after the animation passed, but the second and third games would update the clock as you went through the obstacle. But I guess the clock and the speedways in the Reignited trilogy all run under the same Spyro 1 system now, which I find kind of weird, but whatever, we can deal with it. Careful, careful, careful. Water is dead still, by the way, in the speedways at least. Crap. I'm tempted to go skip to the cars and farm them for time, but I don't know. I think that will cost more time than it's worth. Where'd they go? Missed the guy, and I hit the wall. Right before the clock ran out, I hit the wall. Let's try that again. Wait, did the game just say I did it out of order? That's bullcrap. I always remember the game in the original game telling me you do the rings, then the arches, then the boats, then the cars. If there's a new method that's been polished for Reignited, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's actually harder for me to like sneak off to the other obstacles for a quick time. I meant shortcuts, because if you do the recommended routes the way the game intends you to do, the other obstacles are just out of your reach. Which means you either have to pay attention and stay on the main routes, or go off the beaten path and risk losing time trying to get a time advantage, ironically. But it doesn't matter, I got all the boats now, also left with the cars. The trick with the cars is to supercharge the course backwards so that the cars run into you. Just try not to fall off with all the weird twists and turns the track takes. Oh crap! There's one car left, got it! Second try, got all the gems. But if you think we're done, you got another thing coming. Because once you get all the gems and get a time, 122.7, that's a pretty cool time. The next thing you have to do is find the secret NPC and talk to them in order to get a secret challenge for an orb.
I guess now you think you're pretty good. Well, let's see if you're as good as the current champion.
You mean Hunter? Let's go.
All right, Spyro, meet the course champion. In order to win the race, you must fly through all the rings. But beware, if Hunter flies through a ring first, the ring will start to shrink.
Okay, so it's about accuracy flying. I'm good at accuracy flying. Accuracy flying is my middle name. They call me Michael Accuracy Flying Page. And I'm totally not making this up. Start to shrink my butt, all I saw was the ring turning green. The trick is following his weird sense of direction, because even though it looks obvious where the next ring is, he likes to take all these weird turns and go in the rings in a random order to throw you off. Luckily, as long as I can keep my eye on Hunter's ass, I can tell what rings he's going for and follow him perfectly. And believe me, I can stare at Hunter's ass all day. All day, every day! Crap! Oh, there's the ring. There's the ring. There's the ring. That was close. Come on. Ah, the sun! You distracted me with the sun, you... Come on! I'm so close! Why was this so hard as a kid? I got this down pat! Oh my god. Okay, 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 I'm so close to the water. So close to the water, don't mess this up. And there's one ring left! One ring left! Yes! First
Good
round
job,
victory!
Spyro. That was some excellent flying.
Damn right it was. Give me that orb. I've only been filming for like 10-12 minutes and I already 100% in the level. So I'm just gonna skidoodle out of there. Skedaddle, skidoodle, hunter's got no noodle. So after all that, I still only have 2 talismans. So I'm gonna go somewhere else and try and get another talisman. Or is it 2? No, 3, because of Glimmer. I'm an idiot. So the next level we're going to do is Hurricos, because I can actually beat that 100%, I think. Because it's just flying, right? I don't have to head bash nothing. I don't have to climb nothing. Dang it. He always gets picked on by the bigger man, and I don't like it. I will defeat this level for nerds everywhere.
We've always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now they've set up force fields to separate us. If you find diodes, you can use them to turn off the force fields. I think there's a diode around here somewhere, but my eyesight isn't what it used to be.
I like the original voice better, but I can tell it's the same voice actor and it fits really well. So, yeah, let it pass. Anyway, so you collect the diodes, and then you put them in these things, and they turn off the electric gates. There is one thing I don't like about the level design in Spyro 2 that thankfully Spyro 3 fixed. Like, in Spyro 2, all this crap you have to go through just to make it to the exit of the level, you have to do it all again if you ever find yourself revisiting the level. But thankfully, in Spyro 3, at the end of the level, you unlock a thing that takes you straight back to the beginning of the level, so that if you ever revisit the level again, you can just use that extra gate or path you opened and bypass all the puzzles. They probably did this because the levels in Spyro 3 have a hell of a lot more backtracking. Good timing. I just sneezed. An enemy to death. Allergies flaring up, my apologies. I'm okay. Is that water? Is that supposed to be water that can kill me? Yeah, way to present me with water I can't swim shortly after. Teach me how to swim. Being an idiot. Double kill. I haven't gotten hit once yet. It's like, I don't think I ever got hit in the last episode either. Alright, up here. Allemans. Tempe for Kuleg. What's over here? Bonus round! Okay, I got a rock. What do I do with it?
These gear grinder thieves keep taking our lightning stones. If you can replace them all and activate our generator, I'd be very grateful.
mean, basically the way it works is you throw the lightning stones in the generators to turn them on. Your goal is to have them all turned on. But the catch is these guys. They'll run around and start taking stones. So what you really have to do is kill them all before you put them in the generators so that you don't have to keep reactivating them. But it's actually a good idea to start activating them prematurely so that you can lure the thieves to the generators. That way, if you hear an alarm go off about a stone getting stolen, you know where it is. You know where you can find a thief, and you can kick their ass. Oops! Well, there goes my perfect streak. How many lives do I have left? Really? I have to restart the mission? Alright, how many lives did I have left? I wasn't paying attention. 9 lives. I'm a Draco kitty. Like purr, and then flames come out. Now what do I do? Right, you in the face. Teach you not to steal when dragons are around. Alright, come on. Where are the thieves? I only hit 2 of them. Why aren't there more? You'd think with all the stones I'm putting back in the generators, there'd be more thieves around. These are cowards. Where are they? I keep hearing dog noises. What the frick? Oh, there he is. Why didn't he spawn earlier? Come back here, you coward! Damn it. These dudes. Gotcha. Okay, that's enough charging. You know what would be really cool for console games? If they actually could like access the battery level of your controller and tell you the charging level. Because like that was one thing I appreciated when Guitar Hero 3, the PC version, was patched to version 1.3. It had laptop optimization. One of the things it did was it included a meter with green, yellow, and red sections to tell you about your laptop battery. And if you were charging it, it added like star power and put blue lightning on it. I mean, they did this among other optimizations, like giving you the ability to limit the camera cuts to just the guitarist to improve graphical performance. Where are you, purple guy? Why do they only spawn when I leave? Watch, there's gonna be one on the other side. Yep. It's just run to the side, run to one side of the level. Hold, flame the guy, put a stone in. Run to the other side of the level, flame another guy, put another stone in. Rinse and repeat. It starts to be less difficult and more tedious as time goes on. Like, it doesn't feel like a challenge that I have to complete to better myself as a person and accomplish a goal. It feels more like this is a tedious, mind-numbing task that you could be doing in like an office with like spreadsheets or Word documents. And this isn't, and isn't that exactly what video games are designed to help us avoid doing? One more thief and we can just focus on putting the stones back in the generator and calling in an orb. Alright, we got them all. So now no more are gonna spawn. Let's just pick up the rocks in our mouth, put them in the machine, and get out.
All I ever wanted was you to love me, to be the one that you could trust. Even though now we're just a memory, I just hope that was enough.
If that was all of them, why were there spare sunstones
Thank you,
around?
Spyro.
Lightning stones, not
I found
sunstones.
this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones. Please, take it as a reward.
We all know Spyro loves shiny things. It's another orb, and now we have 12. Spark says the next gems are back the way we came, so let's get back to the mainland level.
Whenever you make right, don't forget me, don't forget me. Whenever I may die, don't forget me, don't forget me.
What's with all the double diode gates? What's the purpose? Oops. You will pay for ruining my You will pay for ruining my streak and making me look like a sloppy baby. One up and full health. You can ask for much better than that. How many spear particles do I have? How do I... Come on. Oh, here we go. I got 22. So that unlocks another power up. Now, before I get to the talisman dude, I'm gonna go to the orb dude and do more things. But first, let's take out those windmills. Actually, let's open his chest first. Not sure how many gems were in that chest, but that was a good amount. Yeah, see how fast these things are spinning? That's why you need to take out the windmills and activate the switches, because the switches end up slowing these things down so that you can get across them easier. Way to hit that thing. Maybe if I do such a wide turning circle that combined with the jumps, didn't jump in time. So instead of turning right sharp enough, I have to turn left wide enough so that I get back to the right. Did it!
Spyro, do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our electricity. Please help us by shutting down the machinery inside.
Gliding. Good thing we turned off those turbines earlier.
have done well so far. You could have this little trinket for good luck. If you have any questions about shutting down the factory, just ask me.
That's what I call a halfway point reward. You get rewarded for getting halfway through the level to entice you to
next
finish
glides
it
get
for
tricky.
the better
You'll
reward.
have to use your hover maneuver to make them. Press the action button during a glide to hover and get extra height. Remember to press the action button when you're very close to the windmill, or you won't make it.
Geez, it's almost like I didn't take Hunter's tutorial or something, even though I clearly did, and you saw me do that in the last episode. And you saw it twice because I uploaded the last episode twice due to some file corruption and lost footage. I have a feeling this is the way to go. Alright.
Spyro, help! The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but, it's awfully noisy in there.
Are you serious? You can't turn the thing off because it's too loud? Would this thing even kill me? Nope. It's just a wall. And I can just do this. This. I meant this. There.
Thanks for shutting down the factory. Here, I found this stuck between the gears. You can have it if you want.
His name is Spike, I just noticed. My little Spyro, my little Spyro. Okay, that's all the orbs in the level. Which means all that's left to do now is go back to the talisman. No! I was doing so well. Why do you have to make me look like a fool on my own channel? Okay, just gotta glide across, pick up some gems in the hard to reach places.
Spyro, you've deactivated all of the electric barriers. We've been guarding this talisman from the gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
I guess I can take it as a reward. What else am I gonna take it as? A punishment? Well, there's the portal home, but I don't feel like taking that yet, because there are some gems I still need to pick up. Where's that whirlwind?
The next
I know how to glide, and I already completed the mission, so don't bug me. Fart stink. Yeah, yeah. Fart stink. Fart stink. Gotcha. The ending was a bit different than it was, but whatever.